I probably spend a few £100 a month on supplements, and sometimes I need to stop and actually ask myself, are these really worth it, or am I just taking them because I like the idea of optimizing everything? So I thought I'd take a moment just to walk you through exactly what I take every single day, when I take it, why I take it, and how it fits with my lifestyle. I like to lift weights, I run a few times a week, and I also think a little bit about longevity, even though I'm in my mid-20s. Now, most of my supplements come from Nutrition Geeks because I like their micro capsules. They're small, they're easy to swallow, and they're well dosed and bioavailable. I also use a few other trusted brands that I'll mention along the way, and we'll start with the morning, we'll then move into pre-workout, and then we'll finish with the evening. Now in the morning with breakfast, I'll take a Kirkland multivitamin. I'll also take vitamin D3 with K2, omega-3, vitamin C, Transreversatol, and True Collagen from Ancient Brave. Now, the multivitamin is almost like a safety net. It covers any gaps in my diet: B vitamins for energy, vitamin A for immune health, selenium, chromium, iodine. All of these small nutrients actually help my body to recover, stay strong, and perform better. And since I train hard and I run a few times a week, having these basics covered actually gives me more energy and consistency. Now, vitamin D3 and K2 by Nutrition Geeks, I'll always try to aim for 2,000 to 4,000 IU of vitamin D, and then with K2 dosed around 100 micrograms. D3 actually helps to balance my hormones, immune function, bones, and even my mood. And K2, well, it makes sure that calcium goes into the bones rather than into the soft tissue. And it's really important for me because lifting and running puts stress on my bones and my joints. Now, as mentioned, these capsules are super small. They're micro-sized, and it's convenient because a few years ago, I couldn't actually swallow tablets. I'm not sure whether it was a psychological thing. I just couldn't swallow any tablet at all, even the micro ones. But since I've been using Nutrition Geeks, they're small, they're compact. Like I said, their bioavailability is incredible. It just makes it 10 times easier. And you can actually see on the packaging as well, it says it's easy to swallow. Next, we have omega-3 Pharma Pro by Trained by JP, and I'll always look for 1 to 2 grams of combined EPA and DHA. This is a top quality product. The omega-3 helps to reduce inflammation. It can improve my recovery after my workouts, and it also supports joint health, cardiovascular health, and brain function. I'll take it with a breakfast that has some fats in, just to make sure it's absorbed properly. Next, we've got vitamin C by Kirkland, and I always aim for 500 to 1,000 milligrams because it's going to support my immune health and collagen synthesis. Now, collagen is the building block for tendons, ligaments, and other connective tissues. That's why I take True Collagen from Ancient Brave, and I'll always aim for 10 to 15 grams at the same time. These collagen peptides are very easy for the body to absorb, and when you couple that with vitamin C, my body can actually use them efficiently to support connective tissue. Now, this is really important because my joints and my tendons are under stress from both lifting and running. So when I take collagen in the morning, it means that it's available during the day when my muscles and my tendons are active. Next up, we've got Transreversatol from Horbach. However you pronounce the Bach. Hopefully I should be able to pronounce it considering I actually grew up in Germany. I'm going to guess it's Horbach or Bach. I'll aim for 150 to 250 milligrams per day. And this is the Bioactive Transform, which is going to help to support blood flow. It's going to reduce oxidative stress from exercise, and it helps cellular health through certain longevity pathways. It's a small addition, but it fits into my morning stack super easily. We're now going to move on to supplements that I take pre-training or pre-workout. Now, before training, I'll consume creatine monohydrate by Trained by JP. Unfortunately, I don't have the tub. It's recycling night and it's already gone out to the bin men. Nonetheless, I actually carry it in a Tupperware and I'll consume this on the drive to the gym. It's trained by JP. It's a cherry flavor. I consume 5 grams of creatine monohydrate and I'll combine that with some electrolytes. And these electrolytes are nothing special. They are from bulk powders and they contain sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. So what creatine does is it increases phosphocreatine stores in my muscles, and this helps me to lift heavier, run faster, and actually recover better. The timing isn't critical, but I'll take a pre-workout as part of my routine. So as previously mentioned, on the drive to the gym. The electrolytes are going to help with hydration, muscle contraction, and nerve signaling. So since I sweat a lot when I lift and I run, I noticed that taking the electrolytes before training actually improves my energy and endurance during the session. In the evening, I'll focus on recovery. I take magnesium glycinate, zinc bisglycinate, and then turmeric. Magnesium glycinate, which is by Nutrition Geeks, I'll aim for 200 to 400 milligrams, which is going to help my muscles relax, support my nervous system, and improve my sleep quality. Zinc bisglycinate, which is by Weight World, I'll aim for 15 to 30 milligrams, and it's going to support testosterone production and my immune health. I'll take it with dinner just to avoid any stomach discomfort. And then in terms of turmeric or curcumin, which is also by Nutrition Geeks, I aim for 500 to 1,000 milligrams with piperine. That's going to help to reduce inflammation, supports joint health, and it can actually aid your recovery. So this is an especially useful since I train hard and I do a lot of running. Looking at all of this, I want to be clear, supplements are not going to replace the basics. So if your calories aren't controlled, your protein intake is low, your training is inconsistent, or your sleep is poor, supplements won't make a big difference on their own. For most people, the top 6 essential supplements are going to be number 1, vitamin D3 and K2 for bones, for hormones, and also for immunity. Number 2 is going to be omega-3. If you don't eat fatty fish, I highly recommend you get an omega-3 supplement in your diet. Number 3 is going to be creatine monohydrate. If you train for strength or performance, get it in your diet. Or you just want to improve your energy levels, highly recommend that you include it in that stack. Number 4, magnesium. Any type of magnesium, glycinate, biglycinate. If you want to improve sleep, if you want to improve your recovery, that's an issue. Get it in your diet. Number 5, a multivitamin. It's going to be optional, but it's good as insurance. And then number 6, collagen. If you have tendon or ligament issues or joint health issues, get it in your diet. That's going to be a priority. Everything else is going to be optional based on your goals and your lifestyle. Supplements are there to support your foundation, not replace it. If you've made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you very much. And second of all, if you want a guide on how to increase your testosterone naturally, just comment test below this video and I'll send it over to you. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.